Ladies and gentlemen, there's something powerful about the lion. It's not just its size or its roar, it's the way it carries itself. A lion walks through the savannah as if it owns the land, and here's the truth, it does. Not because it's the largest or fastest animal, but because it knows who it is. And that is the essence of the lion mentality. The lion doesn't concern itself with the opinion of sheep. This phrase is not just a poetic expression. It's a principle of life that defines true strength and independence. In the wild, the lion does not waste its energy worrying about the noise or chatter of smaller, insignificant creatures. The same must apply to us. Often in life, we encounter voices, both external and internal, that attempt to undermine our confidence and dilute our focus. These voices may come from critics, doubters, or even from within ourselves. But the lion teaches us that such opinions do not hold power unless we give them weight. A lion understands its role in the ecosystem. It knows its purpose, and it carries an unshakable sense of authority and presence. It doesn't question its worth when a jackal howls or when smaller animals scatter in its presence. This self-assuredness is not arrogance, it is clarity. The lion is rooted in an unyielding belief in its abilities and its rightful place. This is what we must cultivate in our own lives, an unwavering belief in who we are and what we are capable of achieving. In the human world, opinions can become distractions, especially when we allow them to dictate our actions or cloud our actions. The moment we start doubting ourselves based on someone else's narrative, we diminish our potential. The lion shows us a different way. It moves with purpose, its gaze fixed on the horizon, unaffected by distractions around it. This focus comes from its deep understanding that its mission is greater than the noise surrounding it. When a lion roars, it doesn't ask for permission. It doesn't seek validation. Its roar is a declaration, a reminder of its presence and power. Similarly, we must learn to live in a way that doesn't seek approval from those who do not understand our journey. The lion's indifference to the opinions of sheep is a lesson in self-mastery. It's about tuning out the unnecessary and tuning into what truly matters, the pursuit of our goals, the honing of our strengths, and the courage to walk our own path, undeterred by external judgment. Leadership requires courage, not permission. The essence of true leadership lies not in seeking approval or validation, but in having the audacity to the forward when others hesitate. In the natural order of life, lions are not crowned leaders by committee. They assume their position through sheer will, strength, and the courage to act. Leadership is not about waiting for an invitation to lead. It's about recognizing the moment and seizing it with conviction. It is a call to rise above fear and doubt, to take responsibility when the path is uncertain, and to inspire others by example. Courage at its core is the ability to move forward despite fear. A lion does not second-guess itself before charging into the hunt or protecting its pride. It acts decisively because it knows the stakes. Similarly, in life, leaders are those who acknowledge their fears but refuse to be paralyzed by them. They step into the unknown, understanding that hesitation breeds insecurity and uncertainty magnifies fear. Courage is the antidote. It empowers leaders to make decisions when others falter, to stand firm when others waver, and to inspire confidence in those who look to them for direction. The need for permission is often a construct of the human mind, a barrier imposed by societal norms or personal insecurities. But great leaders understand that waiting for approval can mean missing the moment. The lion does not ask whether it is worthy of being at the top of the food chain, it asserts itself. In our lives, we must learn to do the same. Leadership is not about being chosen, it's about choosing ourselves. It is about stepping up and taking ownership of the situation, knowing that no one else may be willing or able to do so. Courageous leadership also means being willing to face criticism and opposition. Just as a lion in the wild faces challenges from rival predators or the unpredictability of its environment, a leader must navigate resistance with resilience. It takes courage to stand by a vision that others cannot yet see, to persevere in the face of adversity, and to carry the weight of responsibility without faltering. True leaders do not wait for perfect conditions or universal approval. They rise to the occasion, embracing comfort and uncertainty that come with taking charge. Hunger fuels the lion's hunt, not comfort. In the wild, survival is dictated by an unrelenting drive, a hunger that pushes the lion to pursue its prey with focus and determination. Comfort, on the other hand, is a trap, a fleeting state that dulls instincts and weakens resolve. The lion does not lounge in contentment for long because it knows that complacency can be deadly. It is hunger, both literal and metaphorical, that keeps it alive, sharp, and in motion. This hunger, this insatiable desire to thrive, is the foundation of growth and success. In our lives, hunger represents ambition, the internal drive that propels us to go after our goals with relentless energy. It is the fire within us that refuses to settle for mediocrity or to accept less than what we are capable of achieving. Comfort, while tempting, often leads to stagnation. When we prioritize ease over effort, we begin to lose the edge that makes us strive for something greater. Like the lion, we must embrace hunger as a guiding force, a reminder that there is always more to learn, to achieve, and to become. Hunger also fosters resilience. When the lion sets its sights on prey, it doesn't always succeed on the first attempt. It misses, it adapts, and it tries again. Failure doesn't deter the lion because its hunger outweighs its frustration. This resilience is a lesson for us. Setbacks are inevitable, but hunger compels us to rise again and again until we achieve our goals. It reminds us that the journey is just as important as the destination, that the struggle itself builds the strength and character necessary for lasting success. Comfort, by contrast, lulls us into a false sense of security. It tricks us into believing we've arrived, that there's no further need to push ourselves. But life, like the wild, is ever changing. The lion knows that a full belly today doesn't guarantee survival tomorrow. Similarly, we must recognize that our achievements are not the end, but stepping stones to even greater possibilities. Hunger keeps us focused on the future, on what's next, on the limitless potential within us waiting to be realized. It is the drive to chase, to hunt, to grow, and to push beyond the boundaries of what we thought possible. Confidence comes from mastery, not from the approval of others. A lion walks with undeniable confidence, not because it seeks validation from the animals around it, but because it knows its own power. This confidence is not superficial or fleeting. It is rooted in mastery, in the skills and instincts honed through countless experiences in the wild. The lion's confidence comes from its ability to rely on itself, to trust in its capabilities to survive and thrive. In the same way, true confidence in humans is built through deliberate effort, practice, and perseverance, not through the fleeting praise or opinions of others. Seeking approval from others is a fragile foundation for confidence. Approval can be inconsistent and subjective, often tied to external factors beyond our control. Relying on it places our sense of self-worth in the hands of others, making us vulnerable to their judgments. But mastery is different. Mastery is earned. It is the result of dedication, discipline, and time invested in perfecting a craft, developing a skill, or pursuing a goal. It creates an unshakable confidence that does not waver with external opinions because it is grounded in what we know we can do. Mastery is also about embracing the process. A lion does not become a confident hunter overnight. Its mastery develops over time through practice, failure, and learning. Each hunt sharpens its instincts. Each success reinforces its abilities, and each failure teaches it something new. Similarly, our confidence grows as we commit to the process of improvement. With every step forward, every obstacle overcome, and every skill refined, we build the foundation for true confidence. This kind of confidence is not loud or boastful. It is quiet, steady, and resilient, rooted in the certainty of what we have achieved. Confidence through mastery also brings independence. The lion does not rely on others to affirm its role or position. It knows its worth because it has proven it through action. When we focus on mastery, we free ourselves from the need for constant validation. We become self-reliant, able to face challenges with assurance and composure. This is the essence of real confidence, knowing that no matter what comes our way, we have the skills, the strength, and the preparation to handle it. Confidence born of mastery is unshakable because it is built on a foundation that no one else can give or take away. A lion's focus is unshakable regardless of distractions. In the wild, the lion is a master of concentration. When it locks its gaze on prey, everything else fades into the background. The movement of the trees, the noise of nearby animals, or the changing winds cannot deter the lion from its target. This singular focus is what makes it an apex predator, and it's a powerful lesson for us in a world full of distractions. To achieve anything meaningful, we must learn to focus with the same intensity, shutting out the noise and staying committed to our purpose. Distractions are everywhere in life, pulling us in different directions and tempting us to lose sight of our goals. Whether it's opinions of others, the constant buzz of technology, or the lure of short-term gratification, these distractions can dilute our efforts and derail our progress. The lion teaches us that success requires a different approach. It is not about multitasking or dividing our attention, but about giving our full energy and focus to the task at hand. A lion doesn't chase multiple targets at once. It commits to one hunt, one goal with everything it has. This kind of focus also demands patience. The lion doesn't rush its approach or act impulsively. It waits for the perfect moment to strike, conserving its energy and watching for the right opportunity. In the same way, we must cultivate the discipline to be patient, to stay on course even when progress feels slow, and to resist the urge to abandon our goals for quicker but less meaningful rewards. Focus requires trust in the process and a commitment to the long game, knowing that persistence will ultimately lead to success. Focus also builds resilience. When a lion is pursuing its prey, it doesn't stop because of minor setbacks. If the target escapes, the lion doesn't give up, it resets, regroups, and begins again. This resilience is rooted in its unwavering focus on survival. For us, maintaining focus means pushing through challenges and staying centered on our goals, no matter what obstacles arise. By staying focused, we build the mental strength to overcome distractions, setbacks, and doubts, ensuring that nothing can shake our determination to succeed. The lion's focus reminds us that clarity of purpose and commitment to action are the keys to realizing our potential. Strength grows in adversity. Like a lion thriving in the wild, the lion's environment is harsh and unforgiving. It must contend with scarcity, competition, and constant danger. Yet it is precisely these challenges that shape the lion into a symbol of power and resilience. Adversity doesn't weaken the lion, it strengthens it, forcing it to adapt, persevere, and sharpen its instincts. This is a universal truth. It's not born from ease or comfort, but from the trials that test us and the struggles that demand we rise above them. In life, adversity often feels like a barrier, an unwelcome force that disrupts our plans or brings pain. But like the lion, we must understand that adversity is a necessary part of growth. Each challenge we face is an opportunity to build strength, not just physical or mental strength, but the kind of inner resilience that allows us to endure and overcome. Adversity teaches us patience, courage, and persistence. It forces us to confront our fears, to innovate in the face of obstacles, and to discover strengths we didn't know we possessed. The lion thrives in adversity because it embraces its role as a hunter, as a leader of its pride. It doesn't shy away from the difficulty of its circumstances. Instead, it leans into the struggle, knowing that survival depends on its ability to persevere. Similarly, we must not run from adversity, but meet it head on. Each setback or challenge is a chance to grow, to refine our character, and to become stronger versions of ourselves. The moments that test us are the ones that shape us, much like the lion's survival depends on its ability to navigate the unforgiving wilderness. Adversity also builds confidence. When a lion survives a fight or successfully brings down its prey, it emerges not only stronger, but also more assured of its capabilities. For us, overcoming hardship solidifies our belief in our ability to handle whatever comes our way. It is through adversity that we learn our true capacity, discovering that we are far more capable than we imagined. Each challenge overcome is a testament to our resilience, a reminder that we have the strength to face the next battle. Just as the lion thrives in the wild, we grow stronger in the face of life's toughest moments. A lion moves with intention, never aimless, never hesitant. Every step it takes is purposeful, calculated, and deliberate. When it decides to hunt, it doesn't want to act on impulse. The lion surveys its surroundings, waits for the right opportunity, and then moves with precision and focus. This intentionality is what sets the lion apart. As a predator, it doesn't waste energy, and it doesn't waste time. Every movement has a clear goal, and the lion is unwavering in its commitment to that goal. This is a crucial lesson for us. In life, moving with intention is the key to success. So many times we find ourselves moving through life without clear direction, reacting to circumstances rather than actively shaping our paths. We often rush from one task to the next, allowing distractions, fears, or doubts to guide our decisions. But like the lion, we must learn to slow down and move with purpose. When we operate with intention, every action is aligned with our larger vision. We don't scatter our efforts across multiple directions. Instead, we focus our energy on what truly matters and take consistent, purposeful steps toward our goals. Moving with intention also means being present in the moment. A lion doesn't rush its actions. It takes its time to assess the situation, to evaluate its options, and to ensure that every move is calculated. In the same way, we must be mindful of the choices we make. Each decision, no matter how small, can have a significant impact on the trajectory of our lives. By moving with intention, we avoid hasty decisions and impulsive actions that could lead to unnecessary setbacks. We act with clarity and confidence, knowing that our actions are aligned with our purpose. Intentionality also helps us to stay resilient in the face of adversity. The lion doesn't hesitate when faced with a challenge. It adapts its strategy and continues moving forward. Similarly, when we encounter obstacles, moving with intention allows us to remain focused on the goal, rather than getting lost in the frustration or distractions of the moment. Every setback becomes an opportunity to reassess our approach, to refine our strategies, and to stay on course. This is how progress is made, through consistent Intentional action, each step reinforcing the next until we reach our destination. A lion never fears the challenge ahead, embraces it with courage and conviction. In the wild, every day presents a new set of challenges, whether it's hunting for food, defending its territory, or protecting its pride. But the lion never shies away from these challenges. Instead, it faces them head on, armed with its instincts, strength, and unwavering belief in its abilities. This is a mindset we must adopt in our own lives. Fear of the unknown, fear of failure, or fear of not being good enough can paralyze us, keeping us from stepping into our full potential. But the lion teaches us that fear is not a reason to retreat. It is a reason to rise. Challenges are inevitable in life. We will all encounter obstacles that test our limits, whether personal, professional, or emotional. But it is not the challenges themselves that define us. It is how we respond to them. The lion shows us that the key to overcoming any challenge is not in avoiding fear, but in facing it with the certainty that we can handle whatever comes our way. When we stop seeing challenges as threats and start viewing them as opportunities for growth, we transform our relationship with adversity. A lion's courage doesn't come from being invincible or fearless. It comes from knowing its strength and its purpose. It understands that fear is simply a natural response to danger, but it doesn't allow that fear to control its actions. Similarly, when we confront fear, we must recognize this as a signal that we are stepping outside our comfort zones and into growth. Fear becomes a signpost that we are on the right path. It is a cue that we are pushing our boundaries, striving for something greater. The lion faces fear without hesitation, and so must we. In the face of fear, the lion does not freeze, it charges forward. This is the essence of courage, not the absence of fear, but the ability to act despite it. When we cultivate this mindset, we begin to approach challenges not with hesitation, but with purpose and resolve. Courage is not the lack of doubt. It is the willingness to move forward in spite of it. Every time we face a challenge with the heart of a lion, we strengthen our resolve, deepen our belief in ourselves, and grow into the fearless leaders of our own lives.